Heavy rainfall has once again overwhelmed parts of Indonesia's Sumatra island, and the situation continues to evolve as rescue workers struggle to reach communities cut off by landslides, flash floods, and widespread destruction. The monsoon rains that have drenched the region over the past week have caused rivers to overflow, sending walls of water, mud, and debris through villages across North Sumatra, Aceh, and West Sumatra. Entire hillsides have collapsed, striking homes without warning and sweeping people away in the powerful current, leaving families desperate for updates on loved ones who remain unaccounted for.
Tolong banget BNPB semuanya. Ini tambah deras di sini arusnya.
Allahu Akbar, ya Allah. Allahu Akbar. Nih.
Itu nabi ya,
Ôi, sao con tọt qua.
รถมิดหลังคาแล้วเมื่อกี้ผมไปช่วยตรงเนี้ยโซนเนี้ยนะเป็นโซนสันติอันนี้เป็นทีมงานของเรานะครับ
Authorities confirm that at least 23 people have died in North Sumatra alone, with many more still missing. Rescue operations have been hindered by power outages, washed-out roads, and the collapse of several key bridges, making it extremely difficult for emergency teams to reach the worst-hit districts. In some areas, mudslides have buried large portions of the landscape, blocking pathways, isolating neighborhoods, and forcing rescuers to rely on manual digging where heavy equipment cannot reach. In the coastal city of Sibolga, where the damage has been especially severe, teams recovered additional victims early Wednesday. Flooding has submerged homes, displaced nearly 2,000 people, and left first responders wading through deep mud to search for survivors. Reports describe residents clinging to rooftops as fast-moving water carried trees, boulders, and debris through the streets. 17 homes and a cafe were flattened by a series of back-to-back landslides in the hilly areas surrounding the city. Emergency shelters have been set up, and police officers continue urging residents in high-risk zones to evacuate as conditions remain unstable.
Cepat. Besarnya. Itu kayu. La ilaha illallah.
Turun.
Ya Allah, la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Cepat, bangun. La ilaha illallah.
To the south, the district of Central Tapanuli has also been hit hard. Landslides destroyed several homes and killed at least one family of 4. Nearly 2,000 additional homes were inundated, forcing close to 2,000 people to take refuge in temporary shelters. Workers continue to dig through heavy layers of mud and rubble as they search for more victims. In South Tapanuli, rescue teams have uncovered 7 more bodies, and 3 individuals remain missing beneath deep mud flows that have reshaped the landscape. More than 50 people have been injured as thousands flee to higher ground. the destruction extends further inland. North Tapanuli district reported damage to 50 homes and the loss of 2 major bridges. In Mandaling Natal, severe flooding washed away roadways and submerged hundreds of houses, isolating families in remote areas. In nearby Padang Sidempuan, one resident is missing after being swept away by floodwaters. Emergency responders are also working in remote regions such as Nias Island and Pakpak Bharat district, where additional casualties have been confirmed. Footage from these areas reveals water cascading down rooftops and residents racing for safety as sudden torrents turn quiet streets into fast-moving rivers. Debris is scattered across villages, and in some locations, only the roofs of homes remain visible above murky floodwaters.
Mbak di mana teh?
Complicating the situation, Indonesia's National Disaster Mitigation Agency announced that the storms hitting Sumatra coincided with the official end of search operations in parts of Java, where earlier landslides had already claimed dozens of lives. Heavy rain, unstable ground, and deep debris fields made continued operations too dangerous for rescue workers. Several individuals remain missing after the landslides in central Java districts such as Cilacap and Banjarnegara.
Wahyu, la ilaha illallah. Wahyu, ummah habis. Tong. Allahu Akbar. Kabel. Wala listrik.
Across the archipelago, flooding has been reported in many provinces, including Aceh and West Sumatra. In Aceh, washed-out roads have prevented equipment and supplies from reaching certain communities. In West Sumatra, severe flooding submerged more than 17,000 homes and forced more than 23,000 residents to evacuate. Fields, livestock, and public facilities suffered extensive damage, while destroyed roads and bridges have made entire regions unreachable. As conditions worsened, the death toll surged dramatically. Officials now confirm that 164 people have died across Sumatra, with 79 still missing. North Sumatra alone accounts for more than 100 deaths, while dozens more were found in Aceh and West Sumatra. More than 3,000 families have been displaced as homes and buildings remain underwater.
Rasulullah. Ya Allah.
Meteorologists warn that the extreme weather is being fueled by Tropical Cyclone Senyar, which formed in the Strait of Malacca and intensified rainfall, strong winds, and high waves across northern and western Sumatra. The storm system has altered atmospheric patterns, allowing moisture-laden air to funnel directly over the region and prolonging the heavy downpours. As long as the system remains active, authorities say the risk of additional landslides and flooding remains high. Indonesia's geography leaves it particularly vulnerable to these disasters. With more than 17,000 islands, many communities sit near steep mountainsides or fertile valleys that quickly flood during seasonal rains. As the monsoon continues, residents across the region are being warned to remain alert, follow evacuation orders, and prepare for the possibility of additional severe weather in the days ahead.
Oke, lompat terus, lompat. Oke bang. Oke, dah. Oke bang. Itu. Bang, duduk tengah bang.
Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.